When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling.
Welcome back to the channel. We've got a special guest here today, Dillon Ventzke. He's one of my best friends. We've been shooting together since I started. He's been shooting a lot longer than I have. He's taught me everything that I know.
Yeah.
He shoots a lot of matches. He's very skilled. He's got bow hunting skills, nunchuck skills, computer hacking skills. Girls only like guys with skills.
Girls only want boyfriends who have great skills.
But today we have a couple cool guns for you from another Arizona company, Langdon Tactical. We've got his Beretta LTT, and
this is the P30L by Langdon. Optic cut, white trigger. It's in the limb. So it's single action, double action, and yeah, they're just really cool guns. I mean, if you want an optic mounted, especially the Beretta.
Yeah, Langdon's your guy, because if you look at some of the OEM Berettas, it looks like they have a snorkel on top of their gun. It's a giraffe neck of an optic, and Langdon gets it a lot lower on to the platform, and his trigger jobs are phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna just call it right now. This video, it's gonna take me a little while to get used to double action for my striker fire guns, but the single action on this is phenomenal.
Yeah, same. I can't shoot the double action. I mean, I can. It takes a lot of time to put in the work and effort after you've had all these years of shooting striker guns.
Yeah, but these are fixed barreled guns. I see a lot of guys running these ported, a lot of guys running them threaded. The threaded barrel on these just, I don't know, it hits home with me to have this as your suppressor host for some reason, because it's fixed. You don't need a booster or anything like that. But the grips are redone, all the little parts are polished and taken care of, and Langdon just goes through and makes these guns that much more enjoyable to shoot. So we're gonna just run through drills and just kind of explain how we feel on the guns as we're shooting them, and then we're gonna switch halfway through. I'm gonna shoot the H&K P30L, and Dillon's gonna shoot the Beretta. We're gonna see how these Langdon guns hold up and run through some of our favorite drills. I have maybe only shot this Beretta a total of like 40 rounds in my life. And we're just gonna rip it. We're gonna see what it's cold. I really don't know what to expect. I'd hope we can get like a sub 250 on it.
.248.
248! Sub 250. There was a huge hesitation in that first shot with the double action. It was a 158 first shot, which is pretty dang slow. Then we got 24, 20, 16, 13, 17. So I was feeling that trigger as I was going and warming up to it. Let's see what you can do with the H&K. Shooter ready, stand by.
Oh, I think I
7 shots for 229. Best split 15. First shot was a 130. So you got me by almost 3/10 of a second on that first shot. Let's run it again.
Stand by. Ooh, 225.
25, that was better.
Best split 16.
And let's see what that first shot was. 138, so we shaved about 2/10 down, which tracks 248 down to a 225.
Yeah.
Splits were a little bit more consistent, 18, 19, 17, 17, 16. Show us what Big Daddy Dillon can do. BDD. I've got the LTT Beretta, but this is BDD, Big Daddy Dillon. So that's what everybody calls him. I just made that up.
Big Dick Bandit. Gotta grab my other mag.
He's not here, let's keep shooting. Oh, he's back, he's back, he's back. I heard if you get a mic on this next one, you get a staple in the thigh.
All right, well, we better not get a mic then. Those are big staples.
Shooter ready, stand by. Get the stapler! All right, so our first drills, build drills on the guns. They're feeling good. Like I thought, I'm fighting that double action a little bit on the first shot, so we're like 2 to 3/10 slower than I would be from my striker fire guns. But that single action is crazy, where, I mean, there's barely, it's minimal reset on that trigger. And I mean, what's the weight on this, like 2 pounds or something?
It's 3 1/4.
3 1/4. It feels lighter than that. And so on those follow-up shots, I'm just tracking that gun, right on target. So as we start shooting this, I bet it's gonna even get more familiar. What about your H&K? What are you feeling on that?
So with the H&K, it's definitely more recoil, more of a recoil impulse than I'm used to. Sights track higher, but the trigger, I mean, the trigger's phenomenal. Where the gun really shines is with like plus P ammo. That's where the the recoil is phenomenal on the gun. So it's typical range ammo. It's more recoil than like your Glock or your M&P.
Yeah.
But so I'm fighting that a little bit, and then. But besides that, the gun just feels awesome. Trigger feels awesome. A little bit longer reset because of the single action, double action.
What optic do you have on there? SRO.
SRO. Yeah. But
I wish this dot got brighter.
Yeah.
I'm colorblind, as you guys know, and I'm used to having like the sun with the Holosun 7 green dots, and like for whatever reason, this one is not getting as bright as
Well, I mean, it's funny you bring that up because of my stigmatism, I have to run smaller dots. Otherwise, if I run like a big bright dot, all I see is the sun.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Although I say I shoot a 2 MOA dot, it's max brightness, so it's probably like a 10 MOA dot. So it's actually pretty big. I thought it was a snake.
yeah, me too.
Just to really fight this double action and beat it out of us, we're gonna do 25-yard draws and see what our times are. So let's pace it out.
I also have a rangefinder, but we'll just let them. Shooter, are you ready? Stand by.
Missed.
167.
167 with a hit. Very
Yeah,
light
that was good
hit.
pace. Stand by. 143. There we go. Someone's feeling that trigger.
You know, I'm prepping it as it's coming up.
So actually explain that to me. So are you prepping the trigger as you're pressing out?
As soon as this gun's coming up, I'm prepping and then breaking it as soon as my dot hits. But
Okay.
my finger's off the trigger, then as soon as I'm starting to point downrange, I'm prepping it back. So by the time my dot gets to the target, I can break it. Because if I'm here and I'm just pulling through it,
Yeah, you're pulling it low left.
I really got to focus on my grip.
You know, I don't think I'm going to do as bad as you, but I think I'm going to do pretty bad with that gun.
Shut up. Shut up. We got 2 rounds left to make it happen. I'm really going to focus on squeezing my support hand on the gun to keep it from moving.
Stand by. 94.
Yeah, I got caught up in my shirt, but
What do you got to hit?
got to hit the pull felt good.
Stand by.
Fuck me. Didn't lock back. Probably the low power factor ammo.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of the ammo, shout out to Badlands Ammunition. They loaded all this ammo for us. I brought them my components, and they loaded it all. And you can use code HUNTER and get a discount at Badlands Munition Co. Now Dylan's gonna draw with his H&K. 162.
Okay, a little high.
146. Now his times are more consistent, but Dylan still hasn't hit the plate yet. Shoot ready. Stand by. Hey, 146, just like that. See, Dylan just needs a little shit talk. Shooter ready. Stand by. 130. Fuck me. Keep going. Shooter ready. Stand by. 136. Shooter ready. Stand by. 128. Shooter ready. Stand by. 117. Shooter ready. Stand by. Oh, 122. Did you see his face? You were fucking locked in on that plate.
Leave my USP alone.
Absolutely ridiculous watching how fast you do that.
I'm retarded, dude.
It's like a blur.
Let's see if we can do it with double action, okay? Look at this horse hydrating. Big Daddy Dylan. 140 with a miss. 154. Still the fastest time so far. Shooter ready. Stand by. 136.
Oh, I got this, dude.
Shooter ready. Stand by.
Whoop! That's all bad.
Shooter ready. Stand by.
This guy.
142. Damn. 136.
All right, let's see what you do with the HK.
Fuck.
You're not gonna beat me with my own gun. I'll cry. I'm a big crier.
I just don't want a staple in my thigh.
Stand by. 130.
It's 129. Thank you very much.
We rounded. 126.
126.
So it's kind of funny after shooting a double action, like, even though obviously you don't have the resistance throughout the entire trigger pull, but it's still very similar with all that pre-travel.
I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, fuck, 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 fuck. I'm like, oh wait, no, it breaks easy.
Yeah, I found it like easier to actually transition over to the Beretta after shooting that, just because that long pole. Nice! 21. Still his best draw yet. Still can't even get close to me.
That's fucking close. It's 400ths of a second.
It's still in my book's not close.
All right.
So, what does it feel like? The weight difference, right? You're going from a metal gun.
This feels so. I like this so much better.
It's snappier.
I like the trigger better on this. I like the weight better on this, and I like the recoil impulse on this.
You like the recoil impulse better than the Beretta? Yeah.
I personally, I like how it tracks better.
Really?
Absolutely.
See, like the Beretta's like my favorite range toy.
Me not hitting these doubles is not confirming what I'm saying.
Did you just shoot a lizard on accident?
What?
I think you just shot a lizard on accident.
No way. Poor guy.
I saw like something go flying. Might have been a little branch, but we've been having lizards running all over the place.
I hope I didn't get a little guy. He didn't deserve that.
Let me see this. Let me see the Beretta. Shit. What am I gonna do? 2 rounds.
Disgusting. Those are 3 15s in a row. 15 split, 15 split, 15
Well,
split.
and I was hitting it too. Dude, I like my 92.
I am what I drink.
Seriously though, have you seen this guy? Look at the difference in him since his like first videos. Shout out to BFT.
BFT, Oral Valley. Dillon and I work out together. Dillon got fucking yoked since last video. Last time he came on here, he was fucking pregnant. He had such a big belly. We're gonna do Smoking Aces from Concealment. Shout out to the Tier 1 holsters too, MSP holsters. It's light centric, so like we could just keep the holsters on and just swap guns, no problem. It's like the #1 holster I use for full-size guns just because it keeps it easy. I don't need a million different holsters, I just have one holster. And of course, shout out to the Constantine carry belt. It's the best way to support the channel. Dillon is actually, this is the very first OG prototype. No logos, multiple belt loops.
Dude, I've had this like 3 years now.
What's that?
3 years?
Yeah, 3 years on that prototype. We've got one prototype that's 4 years old, and the elastic's still running strong. You wear that thing every day.
Every day.
Every single day. So the elastic's gonna last. One of the #1 questions I get is how long is the elastic gonna last for? And years, I'm guessing about 7 years, maybe longer. But either way, you get what you pay for. Super low pro, nice and comfy, big guns, no problem. Do whatever you want. All right, Smoking Aces.
Oh, is your gun loaded?
What's that?
Is your gun loaded?
Yeah.
I want to show them my favorite part about the H&K. So I don't know why I love this so much, but like on Glocks and MPs, whatever, like if you slam the mag in, like sometimes you get that birthday bump or it just sends a slide home, you can get a super fast reload. The H&Ks were like pretty much designed to do that. So as soon as you put the mag in there and as soon as you bump it in, it does it no matter what. But you have to do some force. You can't be nice and easy. But from my understanding, like they designed the gun to do that. So if you put the mag in there with any force, slide goes home. And I love that.
Yeah.
Because I'm slow at reloads. So, your tool.
So Smoking Aces is 2, reload 2. We're probably at about 7. So we're gonna draw, fire 2, reload, fire 2. And the mag release on this gun is interesting where it's kind of in the trigger guard. It's a double paddle. Some people use an index finger, some people use a thumb. I'll do 2 reps on this gun. Grab the Beretta, do 2 reps on the Beretta, and then we'll do 2 reps on this gun and do 2 reps.
Shooter, are you ready? Stand by.
Ah,
470.
470, that reload's awkward for me. That was better.
361, huh?
361, I'll take that. Look at that. Oh no, the double action's back. Fuck. That goes right into that holster.
No, it doesn't. This isn't the MSP. This is the Aegis for the Beretta.
What an idiot!
Someone gave you an
Why
unloaded gun.
wouldn't he give me a loaded gun?
$369.
Nice.
$384.
I got nervous because I hesitated on the double action or something.
Your double action is great. I mean, those are like 2 inches
Something
apart.
like happened in between though, where I was like, "Ugh, I need to shoot right now," and then I pulled a Charlie Delta on the last 2 shots.
Yeah. So all I had to do is not shoot a Delta. Timeout.
Oh, timeout. There's no timeouts in a gunfight. Oh, 419. Why'd you slow down your secondary split? Your second split.
Because
Your last split was a 33 like a little bitch.
Whatcha? Smack in the dick.
Break your goddamn hand, I'm so hard right now. It's a 337 with a Delta in the shoulder.
Don't slow down your split.
At least my Delta was in the dick.
I took out the firing.
Oh, you already did too. It's time for you to shoot this gun now.
I like this gun. I like all these guns.
.414. I watched him look at the magwell and then put the magwell's the timer, just go right next to it and go, oh, and then back in.
So what you didn't see is I tried to hit a button because I was just using the Beretta.
So yeah, when you're switching platforms, especially something like an H&K, you got to get used to that paddle, whether you're doing an index or your thumb.
Fuck.
645. I will say that I definitely enjoyed the Beretta more for this drill simply because of the button to reload. I do not like the paddle on the H&K.
See, now I love the paddle when I'm used to it. Like after I've been shooting it and I'm used to it. But
Are you using your index finger or your thumb? Unload it, show the people. Show the people of the YouTube. So when you're reloading, are you using your index finger or your thumb?
Index finger.
You're coming back off the trigger and poking it.
Yeah. I didn't know which one I'm doing, so. Yeah, it's definitely probably mine. I don't know.
Because I was moving it and using my thumb. This just feels weird. I feel like I'm gonna like drop, like, oops, I'm gonna drop the gun. Do they make this with a button or is it always just paddle? Picture needing to reload and you're here and then you need to activate the paddle. And then put a new mag in. Like, who wants to do that? There's got to be a faster way.
Actually, I think the Germans do it like this. Come back, center axis relock, and then they use both fingers, strip the mag. And then
New
come
mag
back.
in.
Yeah.
Tactical.
Yeah. I mean, it's scary looking if you saw someone there and then they're like,
Yeah.
you know?
Just have some autistic kid from the countryside with an M&P who already has shots down range while they're doing all that fancy shit.
Yeah, but I'd rather look cool.
Yeah, well, I'd rather be alive. And also, beep out autistic, you know what I mean?
Can't say that.
Langdon just takes a great platform, the Beretta, and just brings it to the level that it should be leaving the factory with.
Well, like what he did with the H&K P30, like, I mean,
I've never shot an H&K that feels as good as that.
yeah, I mean,
Hands down.
me either. But the H&K makes an incredible gun. It's just, and he fixed the bad parts on it, which is the trigger. And he made it so you actually have an optic that's usable, and it's not stupid high above an already high bore axis. So, no, I mean, he makes an amazing product.
If I had to buy, and these are both Dillon's guns, neither of these are mine, but if I had to buy one, I think I'd be buying the Beretta.
If I had to just choose one, it'd be the Beretta one because, the 92. It's iconic. And is arguably still one of the most reliable handguns you could own.
Yeah, I would want basically this exact gun. I'd put a different dot on here, and I'd want a threaded barrel, and the vertical grip.
I mean, like, and honestly, like for double action guns, this gun is stupid easy to work on for double action guns. And you're not supposed to be able to air rack guns. That's terrible. I think if you do it faster, you can do it. I think you need like a pre-bump. Like you need to get it.
So that won't work without the mag. Plug them. Plug those ears.
Oh no. No, no.
3, 2, 1. That's it. It was air rackable. I don't know if
that split was 17. That's pretty weak. I expect more from. Hey.
All right, so guys, we still need to do the Constantine hot lap. We're gonna set up L-Prez. We're each gonna run this with both guns. Dillon is going to be our first celebrity guest on the leaderboard. So you get to start us off. We're doing something new for the channel. We've got the Constantine hot lap. We're gonna run the L-Prez classifier from concealed. You get one run. So whatever happens, that is what your run counts for. We're going for high hit factor on it. And you're gonna start us off on this leaderboard for our guest times.
Oh man.
Wow, don't seem too excited. We'll run you through what that is real quick. Then we'll shoot it, we'll get our hit factors, and we'll see where they fall on the leaderboard. Okay, so we got CM 9911 El Presidente. Got 3 targets. We're gonna start facing uprange, 180-degree draw from concealment. We're gonna turn and shoot. We got 222 reload, 222 for a total of 60 points. We're gonna be running hit factor. So the Alpha, Charlie, Delta, and Mikes are all worth a different amount of points, and we're gonna divide it by our time. The max we can get if we get all Alpha is 60 points. We're gonna run this one time only. We're back at 15 yards. So again, we're just doing one take on this. This is how the leaderboard works. So whatever happens, happens. And if we have double action, we have to start on double action. So I'm gonna run it with the Beretta. Dillon's gonna run with the H&K. We're gonna swap guns, and then we'll do it again. And Dillon's gonna lead us off on the celebrity leaderboard. So I'm gonna go ahead and make ready. Double action on.
Stand by. $730.
730.
What's a good time on this?
Probably sub 7, maybe like 650. All right, so we're gonna start off with 60 points. Got all alphas. We got all alphas. We got 1 Charlie, so we got 58 points. Divided by 7. What was the time?
30.
730 for a 7.945 hit factor on the Beretta LTT. Let's tape it up, and then we'll have Dillon shoot with the H&K. $711.
Nope.
711. Let's go check the hits. We're gonna start off with 60 points and start subtracting. 60. Oh, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Buddy. We've got 2 deltas down here. This is gonna be minus 4 points apiece for 8. Then we've got 1 Charlie minus 2. We've got 3 Charlies for minus 6. We got 44 divided by 711 for a 6188.
That was awful.
Yeah, this is our first celebrity hot lap though. That's pretty cool. Not his strongest, but maybe we'll let him do it with a gun of his choice at some point, but not today. We're gonna switch guns now, and I'm gonna run with the H&K. He's gonna run it with the Beretta. Oh my gosh. That trigger, I kept wanting to reset it and I wasn't moving my finger.
925.
Damn, that's slow. We got all alphas.
1 Charlie.
We got all alphas and we got 1 Charlie, so 58 divided by 925. That reload really got me. That was a 6270 hit factor on that one. So we'll tape it up. We'll see what Dillon can do with the Beretta. 737.
Ugh, awful.
We got 1 Charlie -2. We got 2 Charlies -4. We've got 1 Charlie -2. That was a, what was that? 737 divided by 737 for a 7055 hit factor.
Awful.
So yeah, hot lap update with the Beretta and the H&K. First celebrity guest on the hot lap, Dillon. Thank you.
Yep.
These have been the Langdon tactical guns. If you want to know all of the details about them, go to Langdon's website, go to his YouTube channel, learn more about everything that he does to these guns. We just came out here and had fun with them, shot them, gave you guys our first opinions of them, and just have some fun, get used to it. If I had to, again, spend my money, I'm probably getting the Beretta.
Yeah, 100%.
And he carries the Constantine concealed carry belt. So if I'm out of stock on my website, he might have the color you're looking for on his. So go check out Langdon Tactical right on their website, LTT, out of Arizona. You might even see him at a match. I saw him show up to a couple of matches at Rio Salado, which is pretty cool. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you. Do all the subscriptions, the likes, because YouTube's gay.
Yeah.